Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Alex Semenova, and we're joined by Bloomberg's Denitsa Sokova. Denitsa, what are you looking at?
New day, new Nvidia deal. Nvidia is investing $2 billion into chip-to-design software maker Synopsys. Synopsys is up on the news. It's about 5%. The ticker is SNPS. Nvidia is holding on some small gain, but we actually in earlier trading, the stock was down. So the Nvidia stake represents about 2.6% of Synopsys outstanding shares. Synopsys is one of the largest providers of software and services used to design electronic components. The new partnership involves integrating Nvidia 2 into Synopsys chip design applications. Nvidia has been striking so many deals, and some of them are with data center providers like CoreWeave. Some of them are even with competitors like Intel. They invested $5 billion recently, and investors have been a little bit more jittery about it. The stock reached its high in October, and since then it's been a pretty volatile time for Nvidia. The stock is still obviously up 30% year to date, but we saw earlier trading that investors weren't necessarily very excited about this initially. Now, obviously, we're seeing some gains. But everyone is worried about those deals and the price tags.
Denitsa and Paul, I feel like every other day we're getting a new OpenAI partnership. I know there's another deal on your radar, Denitsa. What is that all about? Yeah,
more deals. Accenture shares are climbing more than 2%. They're announcing a collaboration with OpenAI. It's very interesting. That's an old school consultancy, but I also want to be part of the AI craze. They're equipping tens of thousands of its professionals with ChatGPT Enterprise. So it's an interesting thing. They've been rebranding. They started calling its 800,000 employees reinventors. Reinventors, yeah.
Nice.
So there has been a big reorganization in June, it's coming off not too great of a time. The company is down 27% year to date, so perhaps they're looking for a new branding. And the whole ChatGPT AI push is really big part of it. They've warned that more staff would be asked to leave if they could not be retrained for the age of AI.
I've been told that some of these technology consultants really under pressure because the tech budgets are going more toward the hardware,
for sure,
the AI,
they don't have
away
money
from some of the software or just other types of spend, including paying for an Accenture consultant to tell you what to do.
Right, and here you have OpenAI just kind of helping that problem out here.
Yeah,
it's expensive. It's
yes,
AI.
I know.
People pay.
It's always been, when times are tough, the consultants are one of the areas you can definitely pull back on.
For
sure, as well as advertising. Having been in the advertising business my career, that's another discretionary expenditure that gets, but you can't cut your AI spending on hardware and software.
Not in those
like
times.
No. All right, what else you got?
Cryptocurrency. We're talking about things that are maybe overpriced. Cryptocurrencies are sleeping on Monday. And some of the companies, it's very interesting because this year, a lot of the companies were actually getting bigger gains than crypto. So people were happy to pay premium to get exposure to those companies. Some of those names were Coinbase, Strategy. And those names are actually down a lot today. Coinbase is down about 3%. MicroStrategy is down about 7%. The ticker is MSTR. And of course, the Coinbase ticker is COIN. It's coming off the price of Bitcoin dropping, but we actually see some news from China. The latest drop comes after China's central bank said on Saturday that the risk of speculation and hype surrounding virtual currencies has resurfaced. Obviously, sentiment has been very fragile, but those two companies we're looking at, MicroStrategy and Coinbase. MicroStrategy is down 40% year to date. People were happy to pay crazy premium for that company. Now things are pretty fragile. And actually, their CEO of Bitcoin Treasury Company said on a podcast that the firm could sell Bitcoin. Obviously, they've been buying and buying and buying. But if their NAV starts to decline, at some point they will sell.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.